everyone, this is me Helsinki Starr and welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to show you my highlighter collection. It's not such a big collection, but I have quite a lot of them and I'm gonna tell you my favorites, my least favorites, so let's get started. I'd like to start with something that is kind of unusual for me. That's the Jeffree Star Liquid Frost liquid highlighter. You know, I'm not a big fan of liquid products in general. If it's lipstick, then yes, I do like it liquid, but I got this one to use it like body luminizer, and it really has great shine. It's not oily, not sticky, it's very glittery. I got it on sale actually, but if you love liquid highlighters and if you love small glitters and the products, you're gonna most definitely love it. But if not, I would say it's a pass. That's not a glass-like highlighter, that's not a metallic highlighter, that's just like something with really small glitters, and it's really suitable for all the skin tones, I would say. The next are my single highlighters, and I really have a lot, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. This one is Kat Von D Beauty KVD Beauty now Metal Crush. Camera, please focus. Thank you very much. This one is not that popular and it's been discontinued. By the way, I got it on sale in Sephora Spain for €6. I love it. It is super metallic and it's super glittery, and I would recommend to apply it on like kind of wet base. What do I call wet base? You can spray your brush with a setting spray, or I take a tiny little bit of Vaseline or a lip balm or a liquid highlighter and I apply it like that, and then I use the highlighter, because if you just apply it on dry skin, it may flake. Yes, this highlighter got kind of sometimes bad reviews, but I think you should know how to work with this because every product is unique. For me, it works amazing. It gives me amazing metal shine. I would love to get more colors really bad. Where I am now, they're all sold out. Here we go with Jeffree Star Extreme Frost. Supreme Frost, I'm sorry, Extreme Frost is the other one that is more expensive. Mine is in the tone Snow Globe, and it's a gorgeous tone for fair skin. It's super glittery again. It has transparent base, so it really has no color, but it gives you amazing shine. I love using it. Again, I would recommend to use kind of wet base underneath, so just spray your brush. That's actually, I do this trick with all my highlighters. I never just apply dry highlighter. I'll always apply like a little bit wet, and this one is gonna last you forever. It really has a lot of products, and the shine is amazing. It really gives you some kind of like wet, kind of glittery glow. It's the tone is Snow Globe, if I didn't tell before. I absolutely love this one. And again, if you love glitter in the highlighter, I love highlighters with glitter. I love actually any highlighter that shine. Doesn't matter if it's metallic glow, if it's glittery glow, if it's like wet glow, but it has to really shine for me because I'm not a big fan of something subtle. A little bit on my nose. So guys, if you love such type of product, you're gonna love this one. Really, no regret. And this tone, I would say it's quite universal because it has no color payoff. It's mostly just like glow and glitter. I love it. Next highlighter, it's, I would say, my most affordable highlighter. That's the Mega Glow by Wet n Wild. The tone is Blossom Glow. I don't really use this one a lot, but I think I should. This highlighter is super famous on the American YouTube and it's super affordable. I know that there's actually 2 different formula in US and in Europe. It's a metallic highlighter. It's super creamy on your skin and the price is amazing. I would say it's one of the best affordable highlighters in the market. And I don't know if my formula is actually European or American. It says made in China. Well, I don't know. I bought it here, so I guess it's European. Maybe the American formula is even better. I would love to try an American one too. And yeah, this one is really great. It's not, again, something extremely like wow, but if you're looking for something affordable, subtle but not too shy, but neither glittery and too much sparkle, this one would be your choice. Next highlighter I have, that's the Jeffree Star Skin Frost. The biggest pan in my whole collection. Yeah, mine is in the tone Peach Goddess. This highlighter has a lot of color in it, a lot of color, so you really have to be careful with choosing yours because it's maybe too dark or too light for you. I'm not a big fan of highlighters with color. I just love the glitter shine or like some metallic shine or wet glow, but this one is really suits my skin tone, and this one is never, like, I'm never gonna finish it probably. I prefer the Extreme Frost much more over the original Skin First, but this one is the only one that I have in my collection, so I'm gonna keep it and use it when I feel like. I like to pair it with a more glittery highlighter. This one gives you a hint of color and absolutely metallic frosty glow, no glitter. So if you like this type of formula, grab it, you're not gonna regret. Here we go with the highlighter palettes, and here is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit Sugar Kit. If you can see, it's really loved and really used. One refill actually fell. I'm gonna turn the light a little bit down. This one fell and broke, and I repressed it. I think it was one of my first highlighters by Anastasia, and this is the original formula. These two are less glittery. They're more like metallic, subtle highlighters, and these two are. This one is my favorite. It's quite glittery. I'm sorry, and it has this golden, rich, dazzling glow. I absolutely love this. This one is a little bit subtle. It's like a rose gold glow. I'm actually wearing this one right now. I just mix them all, you know, with the highlighter palettes. I love just mixing it all and applying it all because I know these two are a little bit too subtle for me, but if you mix them with this one, it gives you like multi-dimensional glow. And I would say that's not my favorite glow kit by Anastasia. I'm gonna show you my favorite one, but I love it. If you have fair skin tone and you want some kind of like warm tone glow, I would say go for it. This color, the butterscotch, it's amazing, really. I would buy it like a single. This three I wouldn't buy it like a single, but probably I'm gonna heat pan on this color super soon, and this I'm gonna have forever, but that's why I try to mix them all, so I'm gonna use them all up. And these refills are also like that. You can take them out and put them in a magnetic pouch, so it's super useful for makeup artists too, for the working makeup artists. This little palette that I have, that's the Laura Geller New York Live Glow Zone highlighter. It was from the American TJ Maxx, and this is like a very travel friendly palette that has this baked highlighter so famous by Laura Geller. Here it is. I would say it's kind of like unicorn glow. It's holographic. It's not very glittery. It's more of a metallic holographic glow. And I say that's super cool for traveling. If you want something not very like simple, but you want to take a small palette with you. I like to use it a lot. Most of all, I love the golden one. It's super sparkly. I also mix them all and apply a lot. They're not the most blinding stuff again, but if you pack them on really with a wet base, they do their work super well. Here we go with Huda Beauty, the 3D highlighter palette. Mine is in Pink Sands. I was kind of hesitant to get this one because I heard some review that it's not that great, that it's like emphasize the texture, but then I say, well, whatever. I mostly use it for like full glam looks, for Instagram looks, for YouTube, for photo video, and I must say, as you can see, I used it a lot. This is super used, and this palette has a cream highlighter, which is this one. I use this cream highlighter as highlighter base. Remember when I told you when I applied a little bit and then I apply the powder highlighter with a brush, and as you can see, it's super used. I'm not a big fan of mixing powder and cream texture in one palette product, but well, I don't see, it looks kind of messy, but I don't see like anything bad in that palette. It gives you metallic glow, no glitter, no whatever like sparkle shine, but metallic glow. This really like 3D extra dimensional. You turn it around and you see it's glowing like all the way. I absolutely love this one. Also this shade, the pink shade, you can use it like metallic blush or like shimmer blush. This highlighter, I wouldn't say it has a shimmer. It's like exactly metallic, as if like foil like glow. So you can also use it like blush, and I'm not a big fan of blush. As you can see, I'm wearing some blush today. Yes, by the way, off topic, I only have one blush in my collection. One blush, and it's Milani blush. I have it here. It's not a highlighter, but let me show you. It's this one, and it's kind of hard pen now, and I don't know. I'm planning on getting more blushes. I know I was really into blush, and I'm still not so into blush, but well, if it's something like subtle, then okay. But can you imagine a beauty blogger with one blush? Just really, I don't like blushes. So back to the palette. Yes, it may emphasize the texture, but if you use it for, if you don't have very textured skin, and if you use it for videos, photo, it works great. And that's what I usually use it for. And also use it for some glam like makeup too. I don't see any, in general, guys, like every blending highlighter gonna emphasize the texture. That's how it is. So if you really have like some textured skin or maybe tiny pimples here, I would recommend you to be careful with highlighting, but in my case it works really great. And I love this palette. I actually wish Huda would release more highlighters. I'm really into highlighters. That's my favorite product after lipsticks, lip products, and eyeshadow palettes. First are highlighters. Here we go with the more Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I absolutely love her highlighters, as you maybe understand already. So the least favorite of mine is the ABH Moonchild. The thing about this palette, it's very pale. It's very, very pale. I am pale as hell. But this one is like for someone like ivory color. I mean, that's super pale. I'm a very light-skinned girl, but even on me, it looks white. As again, I'm not a big fan of colored highlighters. I like holographic, but I like something that has transparent base, but it may have some like glitter. But I don't like highlighters that are like super white or super tan or something like this. So this one is so great. This color, Star, I think it's called. Camera, I would love you to focus. Thank you. This one is super great. I really can't wear it. I think the only two that I can wear from this are these two. Still, they're very, very pale. Again, I try to mix and use them all, but I can only use them when I not even a little bit tan, and I don't really tan a lot, but still in the summer I have like a slightly healthy sun-kissed glow, and it's not gonna fit me. Even without tan, it barely fits me. I use it sometimes with eyeshadow, but I don't really use this palette a lot. I bought it online and I kind of expected to be not so pale. I saw the swatches and well, yeah, I mix it with other highlighters too, with something that has maybe a little bit like gold base, but overall it's super, super pale, really. That's kind of disappointment. And I don't know, I'm gonna try to use it up and find a way to play with the colors. And what about the texture? It has like little glitters in that. It's not so glittery and shiny like the Aurora kit that I'm gonna talk to you later about, but it's kind of metallic, color based, with a slight of glitter highlighter. I would say that if you're not super pale, like super, super pale, paler than me, don't buy it. It's gonna be too pale for you. That's why this highlighter is always on sale, because I think not everyone really likes it. My eye is kind of watery today, so it may look like a little bit red. That's the pigment from the shadow, so don't think I'm not a vampire. Let's go with the next palette then. This is the Aurora Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. Look at that. Okay, let me put the lights down. As you can see, that's my most used palette at all. I absolutely love these two colors. They are just gorgeous. This highlighter is much better than the Moonchild. It's not so pale. It does have this like pale bluish color, and the texture is kind of similar. It's a metallic highlighter with a slightly like shimmer or very, very thin glitter. Should I close the window? That's so noisy. I'm sorry, that's so hot in here. And again, I love these colors. If she sold them like singles, I would buy them. They don't look so orange on my skin. Not at all. Again, I just mix them all, but I love using these two. Really, I'm a hit pan. That's like the only highlighter I hit pan on. You can see this palette is super used, super loved. Maybe I should buy like another one just to keep it, because if they discontinue this one, I'm gonna miss it. And these colors, by the way, are much more variable than the Moonchild. This one is a little bit like grayish lilac, but it doesn't look that bad if you mix it with other colors. By the way, when I'm gonna try to do with the Moonchild palette, I'm gonna try to mix it with this one, and really, I bought the Moonchild hoping it's gonna be like Aurora, but no, it's worse. Aurora, yes. Moonchild, no, no, no. I know that Anastasia, like, highlighter palettes are not so popular now, but I'm still in love with them. I want to try more highlighters, by the way, but I also want to use it up more of what I have. And again, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I would say my most favorite palette. That's, again, not everyone love it, but I'm so strange. This is the Dream Glow Kit by Anastasia. Gorgeous, iridescent, holographic, unicorn glow. I'm gonna turn the lights off. I love it. I just mix them all. They are amazing. Just look at that. Just like, come on. Let me, wow. It doesn't show, but on the skin it looks absolutely gorgeous. The palette gives you some unicorn, iridescent rainbow look. This one, actually, I wouldn't say that they're color based. They would suit almost every skin tone. Maybe they wouldn't suit a very rich skin tone, which I'm not sure about, but could be. Anyway, they are transparent, but the glow is iridescent, so you can have kind of, it's not green, but it has like some kind of mint, lilac, nude, golden, rose gold glow in it. It's amazing. I don't know why this palette is not popular, because, well, actually I know why, because it's very extra. It's extra as hell. So if you're not into being extra, or if you want something like wearable, well, for me everything is wearable, but you're not gonna like it. But for me, I love it. That's my favorite highlighter palette in the world for now. I highly recommend it if you love like amazing glow. You're gonna really love it. Look, it's also super used. It's full of like glitter all over. Oh my god, I absolutely love the Dream one. I actually want to try the Nicole Guerrero glow kit, but I saw that it's kind of color based too, so some tones could be too dark for me, and I haven't swatched in the store because of what's going on in the world. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna buy it in the future when I can go and swatch in the store, but I'm kind of scared to buy it online because, again, you cannot return the product here, and if it's gonna be too dark or too pale for me, I'm gonna be what I'm gonna do with that, so I have to wait. So guys, thank you again for watching me, and subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every week, and follow me on Instagram. That's Helsinki Starr, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.